morning, good afternoon, good evening. Glad that you're with us today. I'm going to be talking this week about the healing power of God. And you can ask the question, well, who gives you the right to heal? On what authority do we do that? I just want to read to you out of Mark 16 what Jesus said. Now keep in mind, this is the last thing that he's ever going to say to the disciples before he goes. This is it. He's going to say this to them and then he's going to take off. And if someone was going to say something to you and you knew it would be the last thing that they would ever say, don't you think it would be important? Jesus said this, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He who believes and is baptized will be saved, and he who does not believe will be damned." Now, that's pretty straightforward. You're either in or out by believing. And he says you're going to preach it, and they're going to get it. If they get it, they're going to be saved. If they refuse it, they're going to be condemned. Then he says, "These signs will follow them that believe. They'll cast out demons. They'll speak with new tongues." And then he goes on to say, "They will lay hands on the sick and they will recover." So Jesus says several things here. You're going to preach the gospel, take it all over the world, believers, unbelievers, it'll be their choice. Then he goes on to say, "These signs will follow believers." These signs follow believers. They will cast out demons, they'll speak in tongues, and they'll lay hands on the sick and they'll recover. So the mandate of the church, the authority of the church to heal is not based on, someone that you would say is a faith healer or whatever. Even though it takes faith to do anything for God, we've got to realize that the mandate of the church to heal are the very words of Jesus. It was his commission. He said, "I want you to do this. I want you to go into all the world and do this. Lay hands, take hands, not hard to do, take your hands, put it on somebody, and they will be healed." He didn't say they might be. He didn't say, well, we'll think about it. This is God's will. It is the commission of the church. And so I just want to challenge you today. I want to challenge anyone that's listening to this. We have a mandate on us, not just if you get around to it. We have a mandate, just like we have to preach the gospel for people to believe and be saved, or if they don't believe, be condemned. We have a mandate just as strong, the same mandate, to lay our hands on the sick and to believe that they will recover. You can do that in the name of Jesus. Go do the work of the ministry. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be right back here, and we're going to talk some more about healing.